Hi everyone, hope you're having a good day. It's a bit miserable and rainy here, so I thought I'd do a video on my hats that I make. This is my Sentro 48 pin. Had it about a month. I'm really pleased with it, apart from the counter doesn't work. But I bought myself a handheld counter. I got that on Amazon. It's only a few quid, so that does the job instead. Anyway, the hat we're going to make today is going to be of 3 colours. The main colour is this colour here. Not really sure what it is, but it's a Utopia Crafts Perfect Double Knit. Got it from Amazon. And I'm going to add in this one here, the same make, double knit again in I think it's a dark raspberry. And then I've got this, which I've had a while. Got a feeling I got it from Hobbycraft. Again, another double knit, and as you can see, it's the multicoloured, so I thought that might look good. I've got a pattern which I've pulled together. I make it in 120 rows on a moderately tight tension. So I'm going to start with the main colour. Just on, as always, good to look on some of the sites to see how to do that. I'll show you here now. So with the Sentro, the last pin is the white one. Only want to start with the next one on. They are numbered. Not always easy to see the number, so I'm glad there's a white one. So put a little bit of the yarn in the centre, and then come in front of the first pin, back of the second, in front of the third, all the way around. Till you get to the end, so it's behind the white one. Then your yarn goes through the groove. And as I said, moderately tight tension. So I go through the tightest tension and then the middle tension. So you've got your tail hanging down there. Get my row counter is on 0. And making sure I've got enough spare wool coming out of my basket so it doesn't pull on the tension. Off we go. So my pattern starts with 15 rows of the main colour, which we're on 14 now. So when we get to the white peg pin, stop there. Cut this yarn, a little bit of length, but I don't want to waste too much wool. Bring it forward to the centre. We'll bring in the next colour, so I think I might make that the multicoloured one. Into the centre, through the groove, into the tight, then the middle tension. So I've got hold of my tails, and as I wind the next few times, take it slow so I can check that it's picking it up okay. I don't want any drop stitches. Make sure I've got enough yarn to work with. And then it's 5 rows of this yarn. Okay, so we're now at the 5th row of this colour, coming up to the white pin. Now I want to add in my deep raspberry colour. Again, pop that in my basket, bring this forward into the centre, add this one in, hit the 2 tensions, hold the tails together, going slowly for the first few stitches. Make sure I've got enough free yarn. And go back up and running again for 5 rows of the deep raspberry. What's that, 4 or 5? 4. So it's a little bit more to do. The other thing to say is as you go, it's a good idea to, where you've joined 2 colours, is to secure them. I gently tie a knot so you're not pulling threads through tightly, as it will draw on your hat at the end. I do 2 and then I do a really firm 3rd knot. If the ends are a bit long, I'll trim them back a bit. I'll do these ones as well. Again, not too tightly for the first couple, and then make sure the 3rd one is secure. They'll be in the centre of the hat because it's doubled anyway, so they will be hidden. Where did I get to? 24. So this is the 20. Yeah, this is the 20. The 4th row. Coming up to the 5th. So now I'm going to change over back to the main yarn. And my pattern continues in this theme with the next lot being 25 of the main, then 5 of the multicoloured, then it would be 5 of the raspberry. That would be pretty much a hat on 1/2 done. So then it's the reverse of that. So another 5 raspberry, 5 multicoloured, 25 main, then 5 and 5, and then a 15. The thing to remember when you're choosing your colours is that the main colour here is actually going to be at the top of the hat, where you might add a bobble if you were going to. And so I used to get in a muddle thinking, oh, that's my turn-up bit, but it isn't. That's actually the bobble part. So just bear that in mind when you're determining what colours you want. Okay, I'll crack on, add on the main colour. Back through into the tension with a little bit of a tail here to hold on to, and next few stitches, they're fine. Make sure I've got enough bits on my wool, and off we go again. This time it's 25 rows for this design. The hat is now done. Got to get it off the machine. So we've ended at the white. We've now cut a good length of yarn and go once, hold it out of the way while you slowly go round once. It'll kind of take out the hooks really. Then thread up your spare bit of yarn on your nice long needles if you've got one, which you really need. Now, I might have to do this a bit cat-handed so you can see it. What I've got to do is pick up these little stitches before they fall off. So, because I'm now doing it a different way around so you can see it, that one is kind of coming off. So I'll just pick that one up quickly before it falls off. Okay. So I'm holding this next stitch, going in and picking up that one. Hold that one, don't lose that, go in and pick that one up. Okay, always make sure you hold one because it will fall off and then you'll have to track it, which is not the end of the world, but it's fiddly. And it always happens when you're in a hurry or trying to do things properly. Don't want to lose your yarn. And hold that while you then just come around a few stitches so it's closer to you. Pick that one up, hold that one, pick that one up before it falls off. Do the same with that one. Hold it while you pull it through because they fly off without you noticing sometimes. Hold that. And get that one and get that one. So hope you're seeing clearly enough what to do. You do this all the way round. Almost at the end, remembering to hold the next one so it doesn't fly off. Just managing to pick the last few. And pull them through. So all of your stitches should now be on this thread. And what I'll do is I'll move us away from the machine and then I'll show you how I stitch it up. Okay, so this is our hat. This is the way we're round. We don't want it that way round, so we'll keep it that way round. This is the end that we just have taken off the machine. So that's been pulled through, as you can see. So gently pull that through completely. Not easy because it's a darker wool, but hopefully you can see it okay. Now, just to give it some extra strength, I'm going to go back round as much as I can through these stitches and kind of put a knot in it so it'll hold it steady. You can do this for as much as you like. Go all the way around just to give it that extra bit of support, and then push that through to underneath. There we are. There is a bit more to stitch. So we're now inside out. If you want, you can do a final, that's that loop that I caught. A final loop where you then tie these two bits together. Just snip off the extra. Sorry, that's my heating system waking up. Not my tummy rumbling. Now, the other end, which was the cast on end, find your thread and just gently pull that through, tucking in the underside as you go. Okay, this is the other end. Got rather a lot here, so I'm going to cut some of that off. Now, you can do the same with this end. That sufficiently. Just take my needle off temporary while I turn it inside out, or you know, pull it through. So it's one hat. That's the turn up. So then this loose bit, what I do is stitch one end into the other so it doesn't sort of come apart. There you go, the end hat. Here is my pattern.